Here, so for a pendulum, 2 pi root L by G. L is the distance from point of suspension to center of mass. When a girl is sitting here, L will be this. When she stands up, center of mass will move to this position. So effective length decreases. So time period is 2 pi root L dash by G. Which is less than 2 pi root L by G. So time period decreases. So waterfall from 84-meter high, half of the kinetic energy of falling water gets converted to heat. So half mv square is the kinetic energy, half of number half of kinetic energy converted to heat energy. Here it is v square becomes 2gh because v square is u square plus then it is initially water velocity. So v square is 2gh. 1/4 m into 2gh m into s delta G is 9.8, H is 84 by 2. So specific heat of water 1 calorie per gram. Remaining units are in meters. 1 calorie is 4.2 10 power minus 3 kgs. 4.2 into 10 cube kgs into delta T. 4.20 times to 10 times delta T will be 98 by 1000 0.098 degrees. So nuclear reactor has a power per fission energy released is 200 million electron volts. Just 200 into 1.6 into 10 power minus 13 or 3.2 into 10 power minus 11 joules. So total power generated is 32 kilowatt, which is power generated per second is energy generated in 1 second is 32 into 10 cube joules. So the number of fissions will be 32 into 10 cube by 3.2 into 10 power minus 11, which is 10 power 4 plus 11, 10 power 15 fissions. So voltage amplifier is load resistance by input resistance into beta. Beta is collector current by base current. RL is 2 into 10 cube by 200. IC collector 10 milliamperes, 10 microamperes, which is 1000 by 200. which is 10 cube into 10, so 10 for 4 volts. So your diagram is an OR gate, output will be like this. Here it is an AND gate, W plus X dot. This is the output of the circuit, which is W plus WY plus WX plus XY. This W only like the A intersection. So W dot W, I can write W or W into 1 plus W into Y, WX plus WXY, W into 1 plus Y. It's like A union universal set is universal. So, which is I can write W into Y plus 1 is 1 only, W into 1 plus X, 1 plus XY, which is W plus first. Here, this particular problem is important. So, this is the Earth surface antenna. Height is, let us say, L, and radius of the Earth is R, height of the antenna. So, it can transmit the signal like this, which is center of the Earth. Here is 90 degrees. So R plus H whole square is R square plus D square, which implies D square is 2R H plus H square. H, when compared with the radius of the Earth, it's very small, so we can neglect it. So D here is, so the signal can send on the surface in a circular region at a distance. So here it is area around the tower. Pi D square, pi into 2RH. So here population for 1 square kilometer, population density is 770 people. That is 10 power 6 meter square, 770. So for 1 square meter, 770 into 10 power minus 6. This is the population density for 1 square meter. Your area is 2 times radius into height. For this many square meters, to 770 into 10 power minus 6. So after simplification, so let us see. uh, 10 cube, 10 power 4, 10 power 5, just 10 power minus 1. So it is 2 pi into 6400 into 15 into 77. So if you multiply all this, you get roughly 4.6 into 10 power 6. Gas is initially at temperature 27 degrees centigrade, compressed isothermally. Temperature is constant to double its pressure. So PV is constant to P times V2. So V2 becomes V1 by. Now it is at constant pressure, it is heated. Constant pressure is proportional to until the volume is restored. At constant pressure, volume is proportional to temperature. So T1 by T2. V1 is V by 2. V2 is double its volume because already it is compressed. Initially, temperature is not changing 300. So V2 will be T2 will be 600 degree, 600 Kelvin, which is 327 degrees centigrade. Wave theory, here it is can explain the phenomena of diffraction and polarization. These are all both are related to stream of particles moving in a line. Then only we can explain these two effects, polarization as well as diffraction. We can explain with the help of assume wave as light as a wave. A bombshell 3M mass initially at rest explode into three segments of equal masses, two of the fragments with equal speeds in opposite direction. Other mass, we don't know which direction. 3m into 0 is momentum is conserved, m into v, m into minus v plus m into v1, it is 0, so v1 becomes 0, so speed 0. Initially energy is half 3m into v square, now half mv square plus half mv square. So energy is difference. Initially, so it is 0, it is at rest. Finally, half mv square, energy released. Two harmonic oscillators start oscillating simultaneously in the same direction. So, equation of motion of a particle located at x equal to 0. So it's one a sign E1 sine omega 1 t. Phi 2 will be E2 sine. So here is difference will be omega 1 t minus omega. So here omega 1 is 2 pi by t1. For t1 t2 he given it as phi t by 8. So that is 2 pi by t minus 2 pi by phi t by 8. Here it is how much it is. So is 5t. So 10 pi minus 16 pi. Let us take modulus into when second oscillator has completed one oscillation. It is 5t by 8, which is nothing but so the second one completed after 5t by 8, 3 pi by 4 is the answer. The 60-watt bulb operated at 100 watts. Bulb, you take it as a resistor, inductor are connected in series, connected to a battery, 100 volt supply. 60 watt, 60 volt, 100 watt means power equal to VI. Current through it will be power, he given it as 10 by 60. So 1 by 6 amperes current is flowing through this. Then, so we have to calculate inductance. So here impedance is equal to Z square is XL square plus R square. Z here is total 100 by 1 by 6, that is 600 square. XL is omega L square. R square, R square here, R is P is V square by R. R will be V square. 60 into 60 by power is 10. That is 360. So omega L square is 600 square minus 360 square. So 10 square 60 square if you take common. 10 square minus 6 square. To 60 square into 8 square. Omega L is 480. So omega L XL. So that is omega L square is 48, 480. So L here is 480 by omega 2 pi frequency 60 hertz. 4 by pi 4 by 3.14 roughly 0.27 henries. So additional force required to lift a circular disc. So layer is in contact with the boundary of a disc. So surface tension force acts along the boundary, which is equal to the weight of it. So this is the additional force which we have, which is required. Um, Additional force required is T into 2 pi r. That is surface tension 75. The radius is 5 centimeter, 5 by 100 meter. So already tension also given in terms of centimeter, 750 pi dyne. The two bar magnets of same size with magnetic moments are simultaneous position means here magnetometer pointer will be in this direction. So earth magnetic field here, magnet is placed in axial position. This is magnetic field due to the magnet is earth magnetic field. So here it is B. Tan theta will be B by BH. So B becomes BH. When two magnets are placed, so in tangent, if magnetic field at a distance d will be mu naught by 4 pi into 2m by d cube. This is due to magnet. If two magnets are placed with unlike poles in contact 30, like pole 60. So if when like poles are in contact, like poles are in contact, then effective magnetic moment the M1 plus M2. Unlike poles are in contact, effective magnetic moment is M1 minus M2. Here BH is constant, B is proportional to tan theta. So B1 by B2 is tan theta 1 by tan. So B1 will be when unlike poles are in contact, it finally mu not constant to constant. Only it is M1 unlike pole means M1 minus M2. So tan 30 is 1 by root 3. Tan 60 root 3 1 by 3. So from this we can say 3m1 minus 3m2 is m1 plus m2, which is 2m1 is 4m2. So m1 by m2 is 2 by 1. Solid sphere is heated. Solid sphere moment of inertia 2 by 5 mr square. R is radius. When it is heated, R increases, which implies moment of inertia increases. So it loses its elasticity by heating. Since R increases, volume increases, density decreases. VBCR. Pressure of an ideal gas contained in a closed vessel is increased by 0.5. The increase in temperature, the initial temperature of the gas. So ideal gas closed vessel volume is constant. So P1 is proportional to temperature. P1 by P2 is T1 by T1. P2 by P1 is T2 by T. So increase in pressure T2 minus T1 by T1 into 100. Increase in pressure is 0.5. T2 minus T by 2 into 100. The increase in temperature is given delta T. So T1 will be 200 by 0.5. That is 400 degrees centigrade. And 140 amperes. Went into it in the form of a circle of radius 6 centimeters. Magnetic field at a distance of 8 centimeters. At this point, magnetic field is mu naught Ni R square 2 times R square plus X square power 3, where N is 1 and R is 6 by 100. R square plus X square, 6 square by 100 square plus 8 square by 100 square. 6, it is 100 by 1 by 100. So this is a magnetic field in 4 pi into 10 power minus 7. N is 1, 140, R square is 36 by 10 power 4. 2 times R square plus X square is 1 by 100. So it's 1 by 100, 10 square get cancelled, 1 by 10 cube. So 10 cube get cancelled, 10 power 4. 2 pi into 10 power minus 7, 140 into 36 by 10. So it is 2 into 22 by 7, 14 into 36. 44 kp into 36 into 10 power 3168 into 3.168 into 10 power minus 4 Tesla. So m grams of ice is mixed with 10 grams of water at 100 degrees centigrade. To melt ice per 1 gram, 80 calories are required. By taking m into 80 calories, it will melt, but water, which is hot body, when compared with ice. So energy associated with this specific heat of water, 100 calories of energy, if you consider reference level as 0 degrees of water, by ice receives energy from the water, and ice starts melting, and its temperature also rises because more amount of energy is there. So this is ATM. It receives plus m into T minus 0 from 0 to T degrees centigrade. Water, by losing it, m into 100 minus T. Specific heat of water is, so 80 plus T is equal to 100. 2T is equal to 20T is equal to 10 degrees centigrade. Third overtone, third overtone is fourth harmonic. In fundamental mode, string vibrates. This is the length of the string. V here is n lambda by 2. So lambda by 2 is n. So lambda is 2l, that is n equal to v by 2. In fourth harmonic, 4 times v by 2l, which is 1200. So velocity of propagation of wave 2 into v by l is 2, which is 1200. That is velocity of sound is 1200. Fundamental frequency will be 1200 by 2 into L, 300 Hz. So the phase two beams of light having intensities, so produces a fringe pattern. The resultant intensity of these two waves, I1 plus I2 plus 2 root I1 root I2 cos phi. We given I1 as I, I2 as 4I, I root 4I cos phi. Phi is phase difference. I resultant will be 5I plus 4I cos phi. In case 1, phi he given as pi by 2. Resultant is cos 90, 0. Case 2, I resultant will be 5I. Cos phi is minus 1I. Finally, he is asking difference of intensities. We get 4I. Using same gauge of copper wire and two circular coils made with radius. One circular coil made with radius r, other circular coil made with 2r. So large number of, here you have n turns, here you have 2 n turns. So the magnetic field of a center of a circular coil is mu naught I n1 by 2r1. So here it is, in this 2n coils or 2n Turns are there, mu naught I2 by 2 times what? B1 by B2 will be mu naught I1 n by 2R 2n mu naught I2 2n by 4R because R2 is 2R. N get cancelled. Mu naught I2 n mu naught get cancelled. 2 2R times, which is since these resistors are connected in parallel, so potential difference across first wire is same as second wire. That is I1 R1 is equal to I2. So I1 by I2 is R2 by R. Here R2 is rho L by A1, rho L2 by A2. So here it is, both are of the same gauge copper wires. Here you have radius. This radius and coil radius are different. Both have same cross-sectional area. So A1 and A2 get cancelled. So I1 by I2 is L1 by L2. Here you have n turns for one circumference 2 pi R1. L2 is having 2n turns. Here it is L2 by L1. Sorry. L2 by L1. L2 means it is having 2n turns. Each circumference of each coil is this L1 n turns pi R, pi into 2R. So B1 by B2 is 4:2. Here a road runs midway between two parallel rows of buildings. A scooterist moving at 36 km per hour. So 36 km per hour is 36 into 5 by 18, 10 meter per second. Once he sounds an RN, so it spreads in all direction, but scooterist continues to move along the same direction. So this he will hear an echo once it reaches parallel rows of a building. Again, scooterist will receive that sound. So this happened in 1 second. In 1 second, distance traveled by scooterist is 10 into 1, that is 10 meters. Here you have 10 meters distance. This distance, say D, here it is X. X is the distance traveled by the sound. Distance traveled by sound. That is 2x in fact in 1 second. So distance is equal to speed into time. This will be 165 it will be 5. So d by 2 will be 165 square minus 5 square, 160 into 1 point. So actual distance is d, 2 root 160 into 160. If it is both are 160, 320, it is little higher. So 330 meter per second. Here, mobility of electrons is greater than. So electrons are in conduction bond. Here, holes are in uh, these are present in balanced band. So electrons require lower energy to continue motion. Here, when a ray of light incident on a plane surface, it's completely polarized for one particular angle, that is polarizing angle. So mu is equal to tan theta. Theta is 60 degrees. If convex lens is placed in a liquid, then how do we find focal length? The new glass with respect to liquid -1. R1 is positive, R2 is negative. Glass 1.6 by 1.65 minus 1. 1 by 15 minus 1 by 50. Minus 0.05 by 1.65 into 50. That will be 165 by 5 into 15 by. So 495 by 2, which is minus 247.5 centimeters. Here, potential difference across Mn. Potential difference. These three are in series. Potential difference across 2C, potential difference across C, potential difference across 2C. But these are in here 2C, C3, 2C are in series. 1 by C effective will be 1 by 2C, 1 by C plus 1 by 2C. 1 plus 2 plus 1, 4 by 2C. C effective will be C. Now that C and C by 2 are in parallel, C effective will be C plus C by 2, 3C by 2. Now charge deposited is Q equal to CV, 3C by 2 into 60, 90C. This charge has to be how charge distributed among these capacitors. So here it is. Q is in parallel. Potential difference across this and across this are same. So Q is equal to CV. Q1 by C1 is Q2 by C2. Q1 here is Q1 is to Q2 is C is to C bet. That is 2 is to. Total charge is 90 C. So in C by 2, how much charge flows means in C, 60 C charge flows through it, 30 C charge flows through it. So here 30 C, the potential difference across AB will be Q by C, 30 C by C, that is 30 volts.